I'm Russell Gurr, and this is For the Record.
At some time or another in your life, whether you have asked the question yet or not, there will come a time when you wonder, is this all there is? I wake up, I work, I come home, I watch TV, I go out with friends, I travel. It's all reasonably agreeable, but is this it for the rest of my time here on Earth for another 4, 5 or 6 decades? And that's where classical music comes in. This particular kind of music with no words but loaded with meaning can provide some answers. Most importantly, by giving you the space to ask the question and sit with it. And to sit with it with the hundreds of other people in the same concert hall as you who are asking the same question. And then to sit with the hundreds of thousands of people in the concert halls around the world asking the same question. And then to sit with the millions of people around the world across the decades and even centuries asking the same question. And then, of course, hearing the voices of the composers who are telling you that they asked the same question and that you are, dear listener, not alone. Far from it. The composers are telling us from their private thoughts to ours that humans have been wrestling with this question for eons, and that there are bright spots of joy and transcendence and delight, and all you need do is look. I'll give you a quick example. Beethoven 5, the most famous opening of any symphony. Da 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 da. Is about struggle. It's about being faced with difficulty and overcoming it with great effort. 15 years ago, I had just moved to the United States from Australia, and I was studying orchestral conducting in Boston. It was my first North American winter, and it was a nasty one. We'd already had snow on Thanksgiving at the end of November, and it just kept coming that year. I had never experienced this in the mild Aussie climate. So after 3 months of being housebound, basically only going from my apartment to school to the symphony orchestra and to the supermarket, I was getting stir crazy. And then one late March day, I was out walking, and for some reason I'd put Beethoven 5 on my headphones. As the piece slowly and with great exertion climbs its way from darkness to light, from struggle to triumph, I stopped and realized that I was standing under a blazing bright blue sky, that the sun was pouring its tepid warmth all over, and that the snow was beginning to thaw. I'd made it through the winter. Spring was coming. And Beethoven, in that moment, was telling exactly my story. Just like your favorite song can be your fight song, Beethoven 5 for me at that moment was my fight song.
This is my fight song. Take back my life song.
This is obviously a rather innocuous story. But like all great works of art, we can read onto it an infinite number of stories. It can tell the story of a sports franchise on a 30-year losing streak and finally winning. It can tell the story of a battle with cancer. It can tell the story of a marginalized minority group. It can tell the story of a country under attack. It can tell your story. Stories, existential reckoning, history, travel. Classical music gives you all of these. And that is forever relevant. It is forever meaningful. It is forever edifying and vivifying and enlivening. And I'm here to keep convincing you. As always, please leave your comments below, hit subscribe, like the video, and check back soon for the next episode. I'm Russell Gurr, this is For the Record. Thanks for watching.